So without further ado, I present to you the fabulous Dora Puig, who dominates the luxury real estate market here in Miami. Welcome, Dora.
Thank you, Lucas. Thank you for the big intro. I'm super honored to be here and show you my awesome trophy penthouse that I am going to sell in the next 3 months.
Speaking of space, how many square feet, interior and exterior, does this property have?
Well, this fabulous penthouse, which was designed by Richard Geary, has 6 bedrooms. It's a full floor penthouse with 2 private elevators, and it has approximately 7,300 of exterior space. Let me qualify that. The rooftop is about 5,200 square feet, and then both the ground level and the mezzanine level have the balance of the square footage. So altogether, you have 7,300 square feet of exterior living space.
And interior, you mentioned?
The interior square footage is 7,875 interior living space.
So slightly over 15,000 square feet total.
It's a house in the sky.
It is.
It's a mansion in the sky.
How many degrees of views does this property have?
We have about 320 degree views, and I say 320 because we have a back wall sustaining the penthouse. It wraps around from the northern part of Miami Beach, which is beautiful because you have lights at night all the way up to Sunny Isles. You have direct east views, and it wraps around to southwest to downtown. And you get that from all 3 levels.
Yeah, to my right over here, I see Fisher Island, and it's such a breathtaking view of Fisher Island.
The southwest view is probably the most popular in Miami because you have what is the Biscayne Bay Harbor meets the Atlantic Ocean. So this is probably one of the most important points in Florida. And you have that right here directly in front of us.
And before we get into this property, why don't you give us a brief history of the building itself, icon South Beach, discuss the amenities, and then we'll go into the property history. Because as we discussed earlier, when we were off camera, I was actually pretty excited about what you told me. It's quite a history that this property has.
This property's had 2 owners that have occupied it, and it's 2 really colorful, amazing gentlemen that have owned it. I'm very happy and proud to have been able to work with both of them. The building was delivered in 2004, 2005, people were building out their units. The gentleman that bought this and did the Richard Geary design at first, bought this in 2007 when the market collapsed, 2007-8.
Yep.
And he was about 2.5 years building this out. And then later on, it turned out to be one of the most popular penthouses in town with rooftop parties, hosting Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton, and even one soiree with Avicii DJing for 200 people upstairs.
Incredible.
So it's been a happy penthouse.
The late Avicii played here upstairs on the rooftop.
He played upstairs for about 200 people privately after a session at Ultra.
And Icon South Beach itself, what kind of amenities does it have?
Icon South Beach was designed by Philippe Starck, the interiors. The amenities are probably one of the biggest attractions the building has. Probably has the best spa gym in South of 5th Street, which is one of the most expensive neighborhoods in Miami-Dade County, certainly for condominiums, because there are no single family homes in this neighborhood. So Icon became the icon of design because of Philippe Starck. It's got 2 pools, a beautiful lap pool off of the gym and the spa, a library that leads into a fabulous restaurant. It just all got renovated in the last 2 years.
Yep.
The food is incredible. People rave about it all the time. They try to find people in the building to get a reservation to come have lunch or dinner here. And then they completely renovated the resort pool. And the resort pool is just as good as any 5-star hotel anywhere in the world. Let me go show you this awesomeness.
I think what I love most about this trophy penthouse is that it was built for entertaining.
And it's been entertaining for many years. Right here, we're in the double height living room ceiling. I think this is about 25, 26 feet of ceiling height, which gives you these dramatic wraparound windows, probably the best views in Miami Beach. Leads right into the communal dining room table, made of onyx, all backlit, extremely sexy at night for entertaining. And it's very characteristic of a Philippe Starck design with the narrow dining room table and communal. So great for drinks or great for dinner.
Fabulous. And back here is the newest addition to the penthouse, correct?
Correct. So back
the
here,
new wing?
this was the portion that was completely renovated by this owner. Well, as we're going down this hallway wrapped with crayon lighting all the way into the new addition of the penthouse, this was a giant one-bedroom suite that the previous owner had for his parents. Okay. This owner made it into really functional space, and he made 2 primary guest rooms.
And the master suite?
Well, there's a new master suite in this penthouse, and it is the 2nd bedroom, the 2-bedroom apartment that I told you was left gut. Mm-hmm. He now has this barn door that opens you up to the new master suite of the penthouse. Step right in.
And back here, how many square feet does this master suite have?
This is an 1,800 square foot master suite within the 78, 75 square foot living space of the penthouse.
Incredible.
Separate entrance into the master suite as well.
The size of this master suite is like a large 3-bedroom in some cases.
In many cities, yes.
Yes.
Including our own on the Miami side.
Exactly.
You've got a eat-in kitchen with its own kitchenette here, beautifully done in contemporary taupe oak and quartz countertops. This is a very, very, very rare and expensive slab marble in blue. It's very difficult to find, and it's all book matched, and that he created his private dining room.
And you have 2 full bathrooms in here.
This has 2 full bathrooms. One is a spa, and one is a regular bathroom.
And you have a fireplace it's an LED fireplace, and above you have a projection screen that comes down. I see the projector is back there.
You've got a backlit projector that projects out to a drop screen here over this romantic fireplace, all super architectural and modern. And that leads into what I call the spa bath, which has massage facilities, freestanding tubs, showers, and tons of closet on the left.
Amazing. Let's take a look at the master bath.
So the master suite has this giant steam shower, also wrapped in slabs of book match marble, and leads into a big giant white walk-in dressing room.
It also has the side body jets and the 2 rainfall shower heads. Amazing.
Quite the master suite.
Yes, indeed. And this closet back here, incredible.
Dressing room, not a closet.
Dressing room, this walk-in dressing room. Over here we have the kitchen. What I love about this kitchen is that it's tucked away from the main living area, but still kind of open. In Miami, a lot of buyers love open kitchens, especially the domestic buyers. However, especially the Latin American buyers prefer an enclosed kitchen. So what I like about this kitchen is that you're easily able to close it off if you want on either side or both sides. And then on this side of the kitchen, we have a dining area. From this dining area space, you have panoramic views of South Beach, the Atlantic Ocean, all of Miami Beach to the north, and Biscayne Bay to the west. And just to repeat, this is a tri-level penthouse.
Correct. We're heading right now to the mezzanine level, which what used to be the original master suite. So here you enjoy panoramic views of direct ocean, all of Miami Beach City, and the Biscayne Bay.
Talk about sweeping views.
This is why it was the master suite. I'm going to lead you also into the bedside area, where he also was very careful to curate the views and not interrupt them. So therefore is a giant drop-down TV for the master bed to watch a movie.
Beautiful. And
it also retracts and hides, so it disappears. The master bath, also all done in chocolate marble, all book matched chocolate slabs of marble, not a tile in sight in this master bath.
So this was the original master bath.
Correct, also with the steam shower.
And Dora, this bridge over here, what's that?
This bridge is very interesting. Come, follow me. This bridge, which is made of glass, do not be afraid, is suspended in the air over the 2-story living room and was an add-on by the first owner who curated the penthouse with Richard Geary. He wanted to connect the bedroom to this space, which formerly used to be a bedroom, and now became his office.
Those most incredible views I've ever seen.
This was private to the owner, so no one had any business coming to the second floor other than the owner and his guests.
And now let's head up to the rooftop where these famed parties took place.
Let's go. It's the most exciting part atop of the penthouse. So this is it. We've arrived. Can you hear the music? Just kidding.
Almost.
This is the 5,300 square foot rooftop. It's also got a wraparound balcony to it where people hang out and have drinks. It's wrapped in glass because since we're so high up in the sky, sometimes it's windy. It does not interrupt your entertaining up here. The glass barriers block the wind, but maintain the views.
And then on that side, what do we have?
Dance area and a dining area. Covered areas for dining and backgammon and entertaining. So Lucas, right now we're walking into right where 𝐈𝐂𝐎𝐲 was playing and everyone was dancing. You have this big wide open entertaining area. You have the bar where all the caterers do the bar service. You have the rooftop pool, a vertical garden, and your own private movie theater.
Talk about having a front row seat to a movie.
It's covered areas, so in case it rains, it doesn't interrupt your movie. Entertainer's dream.
A very, very special place.
Like me walk you over to the outdoor kitchen, where tons of barbecue parties have also been held during the day. This is like your backyard in a mansion, except you're in the sky. This is your covered dining area, all wrapped in ipê wood from Brazil. Outdoor kitchen, the barbecue with a waterfall, outdoor bar, and your waterproof pool table, which has seen a lot of action up here.
I bet. Something for everyone. So this is why this is the second highest priced condominium in South Florida. I get it now. Look at these views.
The mega views of all of the best parts of Miami, wrapped in water.
Breathtaking. Well, thank you, Dora, so much for taking the time to give us this well-curated tour of this amazing trophy penthouse. In closing, what's the asking price?
It's a nominal $38 million for a triplex in the sky right in South Beach.
A true trophy penthouse.
Sell it.
Well, thank you. Until next time, I'm your host, Lucas 𝐒𝐎𝐲. We'll see you next week.